This is a special call meeting of the Board of Trustees of United ISD. Today is Tuesday, April 13, 2021. Time is 12:01 p.m. We're at the UISD boardroom, 201 Lindale here in Laredo. We have board members present in person and others through virtual options as well. We'll begin with roll call to establish quorum. If I can have the board members present and the boardroom announce the full name. Ricardo Rodriguez. Gabriel Montemayor Jr.
Roberto Ramírez.
Ricardo Molina Sr.
Alicia Oliveros.
All right, myself, Ramiro Vélez, let the record show that a quorum of board members is present and that this meeting has been duly called. Notice of this meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code Chapter 551. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. Pledge allegiance to the United States of America, which stands one nation under God,
Indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, as one state under God, one indivisible. All right, thank you very much. We'll move on to public comments. I see that we have a public comment from Judge Becky Palomo. Judge Palomo, are you logged in?
I am. I'm here. Can you hear me? Good
Afternoon.
afternoon.
Yeah, we can hear you, ma'am. You may proceed. Go ahead.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Becky Palomo, President Vélez, members of the board. Thank you for having me here today, and thank you for the service that you provide to all families at UISD. Although my husband and I are proud products of LISD, we have chosen to join the UISD family and to raise our boys in academic UISD. 5 of our boys have gone through the system. 2 of our boys are gone off to college, but I still have 3 boys in UISD. And so I come to you as a mother to make public comments today. To just make sure that everyone here understands that because of my professional position, I am prohibited by law from making any recommendations. I am not precluded, however, from giving and sharing with you my account with a specific individual. In this case, I come before the board today to share my experiences with Miss Gloria Rendon during the time that my boys have been at UISD and during my tenure as a judge in the different programs and in my capacity when I go to UISD to your students and our students in the classroom. Ms. Rendon has always shown me during her entire tenure that I've known her, she has always shown me to be a visionary. Ms. Rendon has practical solutions to all problems and all issues concerning the students and the entire school district. And that's something that I find to be very
We lost connection. Let's see if she logs back in right now in a bit. I don't see any other public comments submitted.
No. We don't have Santos. No, sir.
Do we have anybody else logged in that wishes to comment publicly?
Did Mr. Castillo join us?
Yes, he did. Ms. Becky
Yes,
Palomo.
I am present. I apologize for my delay. I am present now.
No need, sir.
Don't do it again.
Ms. Palomo.
I certainly will not, Mr. Ramirez.
Judge Palomo, are you back on?
I'm back. My apologies. I'm on the road. I'm traveling to San Antonio, but I pulled over and I don't know, but I'm stopped. I'm not sure whether there was an internet disruption, but again, if I may proceed, Mr. Vélez.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And as I was saying, Gloria Rendon has always shown me to be a visionary with practical solutions to everyday problems in all the gamut surrounding student and academics. She is multi-skilled. She's an effective communicator. She's shown me that she has the academic knowledge and she has the administrative temperament to sit down and resolve issues with parents and with teachers. And that's something very important that I'm sure this board is going to consider. And last but not least, I think one of the very important characteristics that Ms. Rendon has exhibited to me as both a mother, a family of UISD, and as a professional and community stakeholder in Webb County is that she's a leader. She understands the law related to Texas schools and to children, and that's invaluable. As many of you know, Ms. Rendon has been a part of UISD for over 30 years. She started in the classroom and she has worked her way up. She's always been involved in administration in the last years of her tenure. Even before Mr. Santos became superintendent, Ms. Gloria Rendon was working, as I'm aware, she was working in the background, ensuring that UISD continued its A graded level across the state, which is an impressive feat that I congratulate all of you all for being a part of, and also for the superior financial ratings that UISD boasts each and every year. And I know it's something invaluable that our students can receive this each and every day in their academics. And that's why I have chosen, my husband and I, we've chosen to raise our boys within the UISD family. Now, as you know, I'm a big proponent of progressing women in all industries. And with all due respect to every board member, and I say this very carefully, but I think it does need to be said, is as a proponent of helping women and ensuring that women continue succeeding in all aspects of the profession, in all industries across Texas. I encourage you to look at the fact that UISD has not had a male superintendent in years, and other school districts within and surrounding communities have female superintendents. And I think it's to see a woman working behind the scenes and getting things done and succeeding and getting A1 ratings and getting financial superior ratings is impressive. But to bring that woman to the forefront and see what she can do is, I think, something that I'd like to see done. And from the conversations that I've had with many of your parents and many families, that they'd also like to see this done. Now, you are faced as board members, you're faced with making very difficult decisions. And as you know, it's something that I do in my profession. And I have to consider many things, of course, including the law. I have to consider the evidence and everything before me. And I'm confident that as board members, you will consider everything that Ms. Gloria Rendon has to offer, the needs of the community, the success that she's already been able to accomplish under your leadership, behind the scenes in helping Mr. Santos ensure that UISD succeeds. And at the end of the day, it's about the academic performance of the students, that there's a learning environment where students feel comfortable and feel that they're invested in and that they can grow and prosper. And that's my concern as a parent, is that we're going to have someone at the helm that knows how to do that, that has done it before, and that will continue to do it. I thank you for your time and for your service as board members. President Vélez, thank you so much for hearing me out. And I know that like me, at the end of the day, you will consider everything, and I'm confident you'll make the right decision. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you.
See
Thank
you.
all of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so I don't think we have any other public comments. Anybody else that's logged in online that wishes to publicly comment? I don't believe so. All right, so with that, we'll move on to next item is closed session.
Mr. President, if I
Yes,
may,
sir.
I would like to make a motion to show the transparency. I think we've been transparent in all the meetings. If we could just do our decision here to make the vote And as we speak, if we all mind, can we make do we need to make first to do it transparent and not avoid
And not go into closed session.
not to go into closed session? So I vote not to go into closed session and do it transparently.
Okay, so you have a motion not to,
Adjourn. Yes,
not
and
to
to
adjourn
give,
into
yes,
closed session.
and to give out to like,
All right, so Mr. Rodriguez just made a motion not to adjourn into closed session and to do the deliberation of the three candidates
Yes.
in open session. Do we have a second for that?
I have a second with discussion.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Mr. Cruz, would we be able to say the names of the candidates at this point?
No, yeah, they're private, but you could refer to them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one in the order that you all interviewed them on Saturday. So if you're talking about number 1, you know who that was, right, from
I don't
Saturday?
recall.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible for us to do it in open session if we cannot even mention their names. I think that's counterproductive. And somebody might get confused with numbers. And this is too important of a decision to take that risk.
Yeah, and I just think.
I can't hear.
And I just feel, Ms. Oliveros, that we owe it to our constituents, to our taxpayers. And I think TASB has done a very good work of putting all of this and organizing it together. So that's the only reason why I want to do it like this. And so the people can actually see what we want to do. So there's no hidden agenda, there's no smoke screen. So then I know we can't mention the names now, but I can give them the numbers.
That's
Maybe
risky.
all right, so let's vote on the motion that we have a motion not to adjourn to closed session and to.
Second.
A second with Mr. Molina. Any further deliberation? In favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I want number 1.
We have, let me check the vote. So we have 1, 2, any other, Mr. Molina, how do you vote?
Yes.
You need to give me a moment because I'm trying to put in my head the order. See, this is
Sorry.
very risky. I don't agree with this at all.
And let me, I'm just trying, I think Mr. Castillo wanted to go through the whole process of it, of giving all the candidates a chance so that way he can review a little bit more on it.
Let me make a counter motion. Well, first of all, we need to take a vote, because you have 3 votes in favor of proceeding, so you have 3 votes. Is there any other votes to go?
I'm against. I am against.
Who else is against?
So favor is, okay, so it's myself, Rick, and Mr. Molina. That's 3. Against it's, Alisa's 1, Mr. Montemayor.
I'm not going to agree at this time, only because completely unexpected. I thought we would go to closed session because we do need to discuss some personnel matters, and I don't know if that's governed by law, Mr. Cruz. So it's something where you might need to give us your opinion.
Sure. Mr. Ramirez, how do you vote?
I go against.
Okay.
We have also a closed session to discuss little items.
All right, so what is all we have against Mr. Ramirez? Mr. Castillo, you're against then, is that correct?
That is correct.
Mr. Castillo against? So it will be Mr. Montemayor? Against, okay, so it's 3-4, it does not pass, so, all right, so we'll move on. You said you want to do a counter?
I'll do a counter motion that we go into the second round of interviews and then discuss which candidates in executive session. But my motion is that we go to the second round of interviews.
I second that motion.
Okay, so, but I think that's what we have to discuss in closed session, right?
Part of it.
Well, that will deal with that. That will take that out. The only thing we need to discuss then would be who
and what you're being closed. Okay, so we have a motion by Mr. Montemayor to proceed to the second round with obviously deliberation, closed session of who the candidates will be. So, any further deliberation? All in favor, Mr. Montemayor?
Aye.
Aye.
Ramirez,
Aye.
Aye.
Oh. Mr. Rodriguez? Is again, so that's a motion that passes, that will go to the second round. So that's a second motion. This one will move on to closed session. Or we're adjourned to closed session pursuant to the following sections of the Texas Open Meetings Act. TGC 551.071 and TGC 551.074. We'll be back shortly. All right, so we're back on. Time is 12:45. Reconvening from closed session. The board will take appropriate action on items, if necessary, as discussed in closed session. Item A, action regarding name of superintendent candidate and selection of second round of interviews. Superintendent applicants, I think I've mentioned right before going to closed session, Mr. Montemayor made a motion. We voted on it. We approved that we are proceeding to a second round of interviews. So do we have a motion regarding any action?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion, and I want to put number 1, number 2, and number 5 to come for the interview, for the second round of interviews.
All right, so we have a motion by Mr. Rodriguez naming
Second.
candidate 1, candidate 2, and candidate number 5 as candidate for a second round. Mr. Montemayor, second that motion first. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
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 All those opposed? None opposed, motion passes. All right, with that, we'll move into adjournment. Time is 12:46.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.